When your team is winning, nothing could feel better for you, the franchise, and the entire fan base. But one slip up, or several slip ups as we're going to be seeing in this video, and your team and its fan base can turn on you super quick. Keeping that in mind, in this video, we're going to be looking at 6 NHL players who were hated by their own fan base. Shayne Corson. Shayne Corson managed to be hated almost everywhere he went during his 19-year NHL career. Corson began his career in Montreal, where his dirty play and several bar fights led to 3 suspensions during the 1991-92 season. The team and its fans grew tired of Corson's act, and he was traded to the Oilers in the summer of 1992. The Oilers' record was embarrassing during his 3 seasons in Edmonton, and fans reached their breaking point when Corson was involved in a fight with teammate Jason Arnott over who was credited with an assist. Following the incident, Corson was stripped of his captaincy, and head coach George Burnett was fired. The following offseason, Corson joined the St. Louis Blues, where he was involved in yet another captaincy controversy before being dealt back to Montreal. In the summer of 2000, Shayne Corson signed with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now in Toronto, Corson, his brother-in-law Darcy Tucker, and Travis Green caused a huge divide in the team's dressing room. Most fans in Toronto continue to support Corson, but their feelings for him turned to hatred after he abandoned the team in the 2003 playoffs because he was frustrated with being a healthy scratch. Jason Arnott. Jason Arnott was drafted 7th overall by the Oilers in 1993 and posted 33 goals and 68 points while finishing 2nd in voting for the Calder Trophy during his rookie campaign. During Arnott's sophomore season, he was involved with the confrontation we just mentioned with Shayne Corson and became a focal point of hate for the media and fans for his off-ice issues. Arnott spent 5 seasons with the Oilers, scoring 100 goals and 239 points over 286 games played. As great as he was right off the bat, Arnott's game seemed to slow down over time and became inconsistent. After getting out to an awful start to the 1997-98 season, fans grew angrier with him, and he was inevitably dealt to the New Jersey Devils, which was a great destination for him, as he would go on to win the only Stanley Cup he'll ever win in his career during the 2000 season. Peter Nedved. Several contract holdouts and failure to live up to expectations led to Nedved being booed throughout his entire NHL career. Peter Nedved began his career in Vancouver and broke out with 38 goals and 71 points in the 92-93 season, but ticked off fans after a playoff series loss to the LA Kings, where he asked his idol Wayne Gretzky for his game stick. Nedved further hurt Canucks fans when he sat out the majority of the 93-94 season in a contract dispute. Nedved joined the St. Louis Blues for 19 games and 4 playoff games before he was dealt to the New York Rangers, and in New York, Nedved struggled after posting 23 points in 46 games played, which led to him being traded to the Pittsburgh Penguins. With the Penguins now, Nedved enjoyed the best year of his career, posting 45 goals and 99 points in the 95-96 season, followed by 10 goals and 20 points in 18 playoff games. After 2 seasons in Pittsburgh, Nedved drew a lot of hate from Penguins fans when he sat out the entire 97-98 season due to another contract dispute. Nedved was dealt back to the Rangers in a deal for Alexei Kovalev and was not only getting booed when he returned to Pittsburgh, but he was also booed by Ranger fans for the majority of his second stint with the team. Alexei Yashin. The Ottawa Senators' Russian star first found himself rubbing the fans the wrong way when he missed the beginning of the 95-96 season due to a contract dispute. But Yashin put in some work and earned his way back into the fans' good graces after he announced his intentions to donate $1 million to the city's National Arts Center. However, the donation was later canceled after it was revealed that it was contingent on Yashin's parents receiving $85,000 per year in consulting fees. Is it really charity if you're asking for an annual salary? After a career-high 94 points in the 98-99 season, Yashin was held scoreless in the team's first-round sweep at the hands of the Buffalo Sabres. Yashin then demanded a new contract and sat out the entire 99-2000 season in protest. Yashin was sued by fans during his holdout, and by the time he returned for the 2000-2001 season, the relationship could not be repaired. Yashin finished with 88 points, but once again disappeared in that postseason. Sergey Fedorov. Sure, it's easy to forget now given that he's been inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame, but Sergey Fedorov wasn't the most liked player throughout his entire NHL career. Fedorov joined the Detroit Red Wings in 1990 and instantly became one of the league's top players, producing 79 points as a rookie. He went on to win the Hart and Selke trophies following a 120-point 93-94 season. He won a second Selke trophy after notching 107 points in the 95-96 season as well. Still, there were times when Red Wings fans felt like he was capable of more. Fans' frustration with Fedorov turned into hatred when he sat out at the beginning of the 97-98 season and said he would never play for the Red Wings again. Fedorov signed a 6-year, $38 million offer sheet with the Carolina Hurricanes, but Detroit matched it and the Russian star returned to help the Red Wings win their second consecutive cup in the 98 season. Fedorov ended up playing 5 more seasons with the Detroit Red Wings and won another Stanley Cup in 2002. Now, some fans re-embraced Fedorov while others continued to question his work ethic. In the summer of 2003, he upset the Red Wings faithful once again when he rejected 2 contract offers and made his way over to the Anaheim Ducks. For the remainder of his career, Fedorov was booed whenever he returned to the Joe Louis Arena. Mark Messier. Mark Messier, aka the Moose, may be one of the best scorers we've ever seen in NHL history, but for fans in Vancouver, he'll always be the most hated in team history. Messier began his 3-year stint in Vancouver by being given the number 11. Now, he wore that throughout his entire career, but that number 11 was unofficially retired by the Canucks following the death of former player Wayne Mackey. The fact that Messier was given the number without permission from the Mackey family really pissed off fans. Next, Messier took control of the team's dressing room, which led to longtime captain and fan favorite Trevor Linden handing over his captaincy to Messier. Now, while the team on ice was struggling, their head coach was fired and replaced by Mike Keenan, who soon replaced Pat Quinn as the team's general manager as well. Under Mike Keenan, Messier was given full control of the team's dressing room and many fan favorites, including Linden, were traded away. Messier wasn't just hated in Vancouver for his off-ice antics. On the ice, he appeared to be lacking effort in his play and his stats seemed to back that up. In 3 seasons in Vancouver, Messier never posted more than 60 points. However, he returned to play for the New York Rangers following the 99-2000 season and immediately posted a 67-point season. To make matters worse for Canucks fans, in the summer of 2013, Messier won a $6 million grievance against the team for money he believed he was owed. Now that's adding salt to a wound that will never heal. Thanks for watching our videos. Don't forget to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button.